this. Today you're going to see the best bodies in the world. Starting with, have you heard about this as a big kid? First of all, we got young men and young women. That's all right, huh? Who do you want to see first? All right. All right, let me get out of the way here. Will the men kindly step forward here, please? Just come out here. You're laughing at this? $200 shows a year we do. You pick this one to come.
Right.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
All right, hang on. We're going to have you just a moment. How do I explain to the IRS what I do for a living? Now, these young men have all won, huh? Haven't they all won all kinds of contests, right? Now, let me just give you some sense of, we got all kinds of young women here today. Let me put it this way. They take care of themselves. So in advance of finding out how you feel about these young men behind our contraption here, would the two young women kindly step forward? Please welcome Simba Smith and Leslie Bremer. Well, well. This has to be a sin, huh? Simba, you and Leslie then are obviously you're part of Bikini, shall we say, contest.
Yes, Bikini Open.
Bikini Open, which is on a pay-per-view channel, huh? And it's one of the highest rated for some unknown reason. Let's understand something here. These young women, no nudity. They're not topless. They're not strippers. And incidentally, they're not bodybuilders, you know, and, these people. Not to put that down. That's a wonderful competition undertaking as well. But these women are proud of their bodies. Little narcissism never hurt us, huh? And you had milkshake, bananas, and a bagel and lox for breakfast.
Well, yeah, but I have to eat.
Is your weight a problem?
No, it's not. I range between 115 and 120. I don't diet, but I try to keep the fat level down.
Mm-hmm. You're Simba.
No, I'm
You're
Leslie.
Leslie. I'm sorry. You're Simba.
Yes.
And don't forget it. Now, so is this a lot of travel? Do you go different places?
Yeah, we get to travel a lot, mostly to Florida. A lot of bikini contests are in Florida.
I mean, they must go nuts when you walk in, huh?
Nah.
Now, you're going to be honest. You don't get wealthy doing this, but it is an activity, and there's prize money. Is that so?
Oh, yeah, I've made $1,500 in one weekend.
Well, that's
Not
right.
too bad.
Well, I tell you what, it beats waiting tables, doesn't it? Now, is it tough? And you're how old, may I ask you?
I'm 20.
I'm 25.
And is it, you just looked up and, boy, all of a sudden the guys were staring at you in the hallway in high school, huh?
Yeah.
And were you a cheerleader?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't involved in high school at all.
I see.
I was a tomboy.
I see. Is college at all in the future, or are you going to? Or?
Yes, I am. Right now I live in San Diego, California. I'm getting my vet assistant license.
See, and you?
Well, my main goal is to become an actress, but I do want to attend college and take some accounting and some law just for my own benefit.
I see. Did you ever have a weight problem?
No.
No. Well, that's all right. We'll only hate you a little bit. Now, may I? You are backstage with your colleagues who will show us the bikini look as it should be this year. And I'll tell you what, I know a lot of women with a body like that. They'd never take that garment off. That's how they'd go to 7 to 11. Thank you. You may take your leave, and I'll ask you to come back during our contest. All right. Have you had a chance to look these guys over? Where do you want... all right, we're going to vote now. We're going... all right. How many... this will be a scale of 1 to 6, since we have 6 young men behind the screen here. We want to know who you... 6 is the highest. 6 is the highest. So how should we start? All right. What? All right, 1 to 6. What do we give this young man? 6? Well, 2. How are we going to do this? Now, it's up to you. All right, who do you want to have the 6? It's an hour show. You want him to have the 6? All right, I'm going to give him the 6. Hold on to this. Is that how you do this? All right. Who's the 5? Who's the 5? Huh? This is the 5? All right, hang on a minute. You're the 5. Hang on to this, young man. Who's the 4? This one? This one? This one? This one? I don't know. You want the pink one to have the... Well, no, the pink one's the 5. This is fuchsia, isn't it? Who should I give the 4 to? The yellow one. Huh? All right, here you go. Who's the 3? Green. They're the 3. Who's the 2? Red one. The red one. All right, there you go. You're right here. And here, you're the 1. All right. I forget who I gave here. All right. Number 1. Who's number 1? Who'd I give number 1 to? You're number 1. Would you kindly step forward and tell us who you are? Number 1. Step forward here. You are?
Dirk Schaefer.
Dirk Schaefer, and you've probably been on a number of covers, haven't you?
Playgirl Man of the Holidays is what I was.
You were.
Hey, does this mean I'm number 1 or am I number 6? The best of the worst.
You're number 1 in the hearts of a lot of women out here. Thank you very much. We'll see you in just a moment. Who's number 2? Where are you, 2? Here's number 2.
Playgirls Man of the Year for 1991.
Here's Playgirls Man of the Year for 1991. You may take your leave here. Where's, that's 2. All right, number 3, step forward, identify yourself. Hey!
Hello, my name is Michael Shane. I'm 1989 Playgirl Man of the Year.
Here is 1989's Playgirl Man of the Year. There's your cover. And didn't you sell a lot of issues? Thank you. Where's number 4? There you are. Come on in here and say hello to these folks. Hey!
Hi, Phil. I'm Steve Rowley. I'm the 1985 Playgirl Man of the Year.
Stand by with that one show there. There you are, 1985. Nice-looking young man. Thank you. All right, number 5. Come on out here. There he is.
Playgirl August cover at 1989.
Here is the August 1989 cover that, no, we don't have it. All right, well, that's all right. You're a legit cover. And these young women will have some questions for you, and I thank you for coming. I'll tell you what, I used to have a body like that. All right, here's your favorite, number 6. Come on out here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Scott Lockwood, Playgirls Man of the Year for 1990.
It is 1990's Playgirl Man of the Year, the cover guy, and you did very well. You 90 and 91, and I thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll have some questions for you later. Thank you very much. We are in New York City to show off for you the latest in bikinis with some of the most magnificent bodies in the Western or Eastern world. And we also have, as you've seen here, a number of young men who take care of themselves, obviously spending more time at the gym than some of us might be. And we'll be back to take a look at these hunks and these gorgeous young women in just a moment.
What seems to be the problem?
I've got this urge to eat snacks, but Mom says they're not always good for me.
Ooh, sounds like an edible complex. We should
can handle that.
Moms love Jell-O pudding pop snacks because they're 60% skim milk. Kids love them because they're Jell-O pudding frozen with a handle.
How's the patient?
I'm better already.
There's always room for J-E-L-L-O.
I thought a sunscreen was all I needed, but I was getting only one kind of protection. To help prevent that sun-dried look, my skin needs moisturizing too. Now I use Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Sunscreen Lotion. It not only has an advanced sunscreen formula, it also has clinically proven moisturizers to keep my skin smooth and healthy looking. So if you're getting only one kind of protection, think twice.
Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Sunscreen Lotions. Sun care with twice the care. Something terrible is about to happen to Tom Lane. To cope with it, he'll need prompt medical help and a lot of courage. He'll also need a good lawyer. If you or someone you know has been injured, call the law firm that is experienced in helping injured people. Arrington, Chilleen, and Hell. The consultation is free, and there are no fees unless they collect money for you. Your call could make the difference between living fully again or just surviving.
But they didn't go through Luther Street. There you go.
Yeah. Would you know, isn't there a part of all of us that'd like to be able to walk on, this thing?
I would love to. I wish I was like them.
Yeah.
Nice
But you could be.
But I'm going to tell you something. See, this is my sister.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be reincarnated.
Yeah.
Willowy, gorgeous, that
You're gonna
everybody...
see, your legs are going to start right under your ears, aren't they? Let me tell you who's here. Howard Sonnenschein is here. You're producer of the Bikini Open, right, Howard? How am I doing? And Mercedes Woods is also with the Bikini Open. This is... All right, let's go. Come on, we haven't got all day. Wait a minute. Show them. Okay. Hey. All right. This is pay-per-view. You got to pay for this. On this program, it's free. I don't know what I have to do to entertain you people. All right, let them out here. Yes. Kindly tell us about this young woman.
Okay, let's get right to it. Here's Lynette Armineau from Edmonton, Canada.
Lynette is a finalist in the Bikini Open 5, which is a national pay-per-view cable television in which viewers can call in and vote for their favorite bikini girl and guy.
And she just won $6,000 in one contest.
All right, let's give a big warm welcome now to Wayne Anderson from New York City.
Wayne won best body competitions down in spring break in Daytona Beach, Florida.
And he's an All-American football player at Albany State University in New York.
My alma mater. Let's hear it for Tony Iabareno from California. Come on, let's hear it for Tony.
Tony wants to be a television reporter. Phil, do you know any openings?
She's half Puerto Rican and half British.
And she was on the LA Rams stunt team. Let's hear it for Tony, okay. Are you ready for this, ladies? Are you ready for this? Next, we've got John Blazer, who is also from Florida.
He's entered 7 bodybuilding competitions.
And he thinks he's found his dream girl. Vanna White is his favorite woman on TV today.
He likes an outdoorsy girl. From California, big round of applause for Leslie Brummer.
All right, Leslie. Leslie was also a finalist in the Bikini Open 3. She's another Bikini Open All-Star, and she's competed in 200 bikini competitions in the last year.
She's been in 27 posters, calendars, and feature films.
Okay, up next, we'd like to say hello to Jack DeCavignon from Maryland. Jack just graduated from Georgetown Law School. Okay, Jack.
Okay. Jay likes a woman who stands up for women's rights and who isn't subservient. Okay, next let's hear from San Diego, California, Depreet Brescia.
Depreet was the actual winner of the Bikini Open 4 viewer poll, and she's won over $100,000 in cash and prizes at the Miss Venus Swimwear pageant.
She just got engaged to a professional football player, Bert Grossman, for the San Diego Chargers.
Okay. Up next, we've got Christopher Frederick from Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, Chris.
Chris has won over 3 or 4 ultimate male competitions in the last year.
And he loves to compete in front of crowds because he loves to hear the women scream for him.
Okay, next, from California, let's give a one round of applause for Karen Crony.
Hello, Karen. Karen was actually the winner of the Bikini Open 1-viewer poll. She is an all-star, and once again, the guys out there in the audience called in and voted her their favorite.
She's one of the country's top swimsuit and fitness models.
Okay. We'd like to say hello now to Jimmy Hanna from Florida. Jimmy Hanna. Come on out, Jimmy.
Jim is an aspiring actor. He's won 10 to 15 best body contests in the last year alone.
And he is also Lebanese. He loves a girl that's smart and pretty and a challenge.
And he is in the trucking business. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Jimmy. Next from Arkansas, Kathy Ellis.
Kathy grew up in a small town in Arkansas, and she got started in modeling when she was in high school.
And we met her last year at spring break at the Miss Hawaiian Tropics International Contest.
She's got great blue eyes. Great
And
blue
she
eyes.
doesn't like guys with mustaches.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go. Steve Robertson from San Diego, California.
Steve was the men's winner of the Bikini Open 3-viewer poll, and you can see why.
Steve is single and he's looking for Miss Right in the audience today, so scream for him.
Wearing the red, white, and blue. Good time to be doing that, Steve.
From Florida, Stephanie Finley.
Stephanie is a finalist in the Bikini Open 5.
And we met at the Venus Rumor pageant where she was a finalist.
And she's also a spokesmodel for Star Search, so watch for her.
Okay. Let's hear now from Rusty Robinson from Mississippi.
This is Rusty's very first competition. He's a little shy. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Rusty likes to fly model airplanes and he's a big water skier.
Okay. Up next, also from the heart of the South, it's Rhonda Jones from Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Rhonda just won the Miss American Petite pageant out of 52 girls. I like that. And she won over $50,000 in cash and prizes.
Okay. Up next, say hello to Steve Ruprecht from Louisiana. Steve was the men's winner of the Bikini Open Forum.
The Bikini Open crew met him at the Mr. and Mrs. Body Beautiful competition in New Orleans.
And he is an avid long-distance cycler. Okay, Steve, you can see why he won.
Okay, now, let's hear it from Pamela Paulshock from Baltimore, Maryland.
Pamela Paulshock is the winner of the Bikini Open 2-viewer poll. You can see who our favorite girls are here. They
Now, Pamela is our secret weapon in the Gulf War. In the last year, she's been going to all of the military bases, and people say she's the new Betty Grable pinup girl. People are writing all over for her in these courses.
Say hello now to Scott Smith from California. Scott is a finalist in the Bikini Open 5, and he looks great.
And he is a personal fitness trainer. Anybody in the audience want a personal fitness lesson from Scott? I thought so.
He averages $1,000 to $2,000 winning these contests, Hallie, every year.
Okay.
Wonderful.
You met her briefly before. Let's hear again. Let's hear it for Simba Smith from Mississippi.
You can watch Simba. She is a spokesmodel on Star Search this April.
And Simba has been entering pageants since she was 2 years old.
She describes herself as a real Southern ballad, real lady. Wearing the red, white, and blue once again, guys. Good time to be doing that.
Okay, and let's hear it for our last finalist. Here's Russell Anthony Martinez from Florida.
Okay, we've seen a lot of Playgirl phone calls. We saw him a little bit earlier in the show. He looks great.
Super agent Lou Maggio found this guy, and he's just great. Check him out. And there you have it.
First annual Bill Donahue Bikini Open Bikini Contest.
Well, now what? Take their picture, Brian. Well, look at this here. Well, now the other side, please. Now, these young men and women step forward to say, among other things, you don't take a perfect body for granted. The men obviously spending a lot of time at the gym. Good for them. These young women are taking care of that. You do sit-ups? I'm not sure. How difficult you do sit-ups? Oh, that's the hardest part. Well, I tell you, it's very difficult to tell the difference, really, between the contestants and the members of our studio audience. What? Yeah.
Which one can I take home? To Atlanta.
Well, probably any one or all of them. I mean, we'll get the bus, and you're in for some kind of weekend. Yes, hang on just a second here. These are just your basic... They look like everybody's next-door neighbor, don't they?
Does everything have to be natural?
You're wondering if there's been any augmentation?
Yes.
Has anybody had a boob job? I'm not sure that they'd... I don't know if they tell. I think we can, you know, they're saying no. This is au naturel. Yes, this is... Hello. Yeah.
Hi. Do any of you have jealous girlfriends or wives?
Are any of the guys married? Yeah.
How do your wives or girlfriends cope with this?
They love it.
They love it.
But women, probably, you guys must create some sort of a stir when you walk in. I assume you don't go out to dinner in that outfit. Incidentally, we have... Hang on, you're back there on the Oprah show. I can't get you here. Let me just establish here. We have judges. Where did we get these judges? These guys don't look very official to me. We found these guys wandering around in the lobby. No, these are young men who are part of our studio audience. We've asked them to judge. When are we going to have their decision? Last part, all right. And over here, these young women are looking over the men, and they will tell us their own aesthetic view about, you know, who they'd like to take to the church picnic. As we continue the Bikini Open, I want this audience quite obviously have a lot of questions about what kind of contest is this? How difficult it is to maintain these lines? What's the feeling walking out there in a two-piece almost nothing, huh? I mean, what's this like? And is there a part of your heart that would love to do this yourself? And we'll be back. Don't lie to me. I can tell by the gleam in your eye. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Good morning, I'm Leanne Necessary, and here are some of the stories we'll be following today. A spillway and dam collapsed in Atlanta, Idaho last night, taking with it the town's power generator. The flood is releasing 100 years' worth of toxic metals from the area's mines. And here in our area, crews are out working this morning cleaning up debris from some local flooding. Street flooding and mudslides are reported in parts of Bristol, Johnson City, and Smith County. Some homeowners reported property damage. These stories and more on New Magazine.
Only a song this soft can be a lullaby. And only a bath tissue this soft can be called Kleenex. New Kleenex Premium Bathroom Tissue is specially layered with facial tissue softness on both sides, so all that touches you is softness. Only a shoulder this soft can be bare, and only a premium bath tissue this soft can be called Kleenex.
If finding the things you want at those big chain drugstores leaves you feeling deserted, maybe it's time to drift on into a new drugstore. Health Mart. We treat you better so you'll feel better. If you can't find the help you need at the drugstore, you don't have to go to extremes. You just have to go to the right drugstore. Bagley Health Mart. The good health people.
Air Show 91, featuring the U.S. Navy Blue Angel, plus 9 other aerobatic acts, and over a dozen static ground displays. Tickets now available at Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, and Elizabethton Chambers of Commerce, or any Freedom Hall ticket outlet. Air Show 91, Saturday, June 1st at the Tri-City Regional Airport.
It's that little something extra, all the special things we do, all the little things that mean so much to you. There's always something special.
Flavor-rich ice cream, $1.89. JSG Bonus Blend Coffee, $1.19. Real Value Soft Drinks, 49 cents.
Yeah, there's always something special.
To be part of the audience, please send a postcard to Donahue Tickets, care of NBC, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York, New York, 10112. Remember, postcards only, please.
All right, it's question time for these. Let me just tell them. Brian, let's move left to right here, real quickly. All right, that's Steve Harveston, San Diego, California, 25 and single, enters about 30 competitions a year, including bikini.
That's Scott Smith.
Who is? You're...
Actually, we're brothers. We're twin brothers.
Are you Scott Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, they set you wrong. That's all right. You know, I mean, see one great body, you've seen them all. It's hard to... No, we're teasing. Scott Smith, originally from Maryland, now lives in California, 28-year-old. He's a personal trainer, model, and actor. You go to people's houses, Scott?
To do what?
To train them. Scott?
That kills me.
This is going to be a real... I used to be able to do this show, you know? It used to be so easy. Scott says he wins about 95% of the contests you enter. We believe you, Scott. Steve Harveston, then, is the San Diego young man, 25 single. You do about 30 competitions as well, including bikini, blue jean contest, and bodybuilding contest. DePreez Brescia is here. You're 24, graduated from Chico State University. You won the 1990 Venus Swimwear pageant. Are you gorgeous? Karen Crony's here from California, original winner of the Bikini Open 1. You're the first bikini winner.
Yeah.
Well, you devil. You appear in a number of bikini calendars and posters. Boy, you ought to send some free to the Persian Gulf. Both of you.
got it.
Yeah.
You've already answered part of my question. I was just wondering, do you rely on your winnings for your living, or what do you have careers? If so, what?
You want to talk about this, friends? Guys?
Oh, sure. No, I don't rely on this as a source of income. It's nice to have it, you know, the extra money. But no, I'm currently a male dancer in San Diego.
I didn't know San Diego allowed this, but we'll take your word for it. Scott, what's up?
No, I don't rely on it either, but I tell you, it helps pay the bill sometimes when you're hurting for money, yeah.
DePreez and Karen, it's just a nice way to go through your 20s, huh?
Yeah, it's some good extra money. It really is.
Actually, I do commercial work. I do TV commercials, but the reason I entered the Venus pageant was because the prize package was incredible. The grand prize was a Lotus sports car. And, I mean, it's beautiful, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Boy, you must cut a figure out there in Chico State University is located in...
It's Northern California. It's north of Sacramento.
So you're just spinning around the Big Sur, San Francisco, and environs in your car, huh?
Well, actually, no. I live down in Southern California. I live in San Diego now, but I graduated a few years back from Chico.
And are there men in your life?
There is one man in my life.
But
I'm engaged. His name's Bert Grossman, and he plays for the San Diego Chargers.
Yes, he does. And how well. Well, I guess you're going to have a gym in your house then when you get married. How about you, Karen? Is there a man in your life?
Yes, just recently. He's a doctor, and he owns a company called Integrated Herbal Products, who I'm now representing the company.
My ex-husband is a judge down there, and if he wants a reconciliation, he's going to have to work a lot harder in the gym.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Did you accompany your ex-husband here? Oh,
yes.
Oh, you're...
Look at us, look. There he is.
How you doing? So you're no longer married, but you're civil, and occasionally you go to the Donahue show. Well, isn't that
yes.
Well, are there anybody else here who want to tell us some family secrets? Yes.
Well, I want to say that I have had the pleasure of seeing the Bikini Open on request, and my first question was, Howie, I think that you could be a competitor, and I want to know when you are going to be on...
We want to get more viewers, not lose viewers.
And when are you going to have the first one for people under 5 feet tall?
That's a good question.
Not a bad idea. And just curiously, would you watch a Bikini Open for people over 50? Huh? Why not? Where is it written? I mean, where is it written? You know, what are we supposed to do? Get a rocking chair and sit on the front porch or something? Come on.
Never. We have more spunk than anyone else.
I'll tell you what.
I think for people over 50, it's intellectually stimulating.
Oh, well, that's right. That's right. You're over 50, you know, it's, you think about it more. Is that what you wanted to say? Yes. Yes.
I'd like to know, how do you build up the confidence to be able to get into a contest like this?
Myself, you know, walking out there with all that skin, I mean, that makes me nuts.
And is it hard when you don't win?
Well, I started out doing contests, and my friend kind of steered me into doing it, and then I did it, and I won, so I was like, okay, I'll try it again. So I kept winning, and basically, I look at it like you go out there for experience on the stage, and I enjoy doing stage work and the projection, and you learn that kind of thing. So I think whether you win or lose, you're winning because you're getting that experience, and you do gain confidence after a while, especially when you win.
I bet you do. Now, is there a style to this, Howard? I mean, I assume, you know, part of the judging, these women have to walk out there with purpose, huh? I mean, you can't look tentative, true?
Well, a lot of these girls and guys are professionals. They know how to work the judges. They know how to work the crowd. They know exactly the right move to make to get the crowd, as was seen today.
Yes, we certainly are. Yes,
I wanted to ask each of the people if they find any disadvantage to being gorgeous.
You know what, I have something to say about that. We don't look like this all the time. I mean, you know, we're done up for this purpose, and I think that there are times when we blend in and there's no one that's going to give us a second look. I mean, it might sound kind of funny, but it's true, and we all know it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the body's a body.
You're still gorgeous.
No, you're right. But when a body's a body, but when you have baggy sweats on and you had a baseball cap on, no, it's a little more concealing. It really is.
But that's true. Of course, except for this, this audience is gorgeous the minute they wake up in the morning, every member. And it's about being self-conscious, you know. Some of us have to, you know, go in the bathroom just to, you know, change our shirts, you know. I mean, some of us are more conscious about, thank you for holding the microphone. Was there a certain reservation you had to get over here?
Comment on some of the disadvantages. I think sometimes it is because people judge you and they think that you don't have a brain to go with the looks. And I think that if you can project a personality with having good looks, that makes it all one thing. You can only go so far in looks, and they go at some point.
What are you doing next, Mike? You showing again? All right, we have judges at work up here and certainly more questions. We also have some young men and women who will come closer to you as they make their way up the steps here of our audience here at the 8th floor of 30 Rockefeller Center in New York City. And we'll be back with the Bikini Open in just a moment.
Yes, taking pictures is really fun, isn't it? You try all the dramatic angles, the upside down, the downside up.
Be up close.
You balance the composition, you unbalance it, and then for your final step, you drop your film off right here. This color watch seal means the Kodak system checks the developing for great color, and every print is on Kodak paper. Color watch seal, great color. No seal, who knows? I think I'm stuck.
I just wanna take it slow. I just wanna taste that's rich. Introducing Kraft 1898 barbecue sauce. Slowly simmered the old-fashioned way for a rich, rich taste. I just wanna take it slow. I just wanna taste that's rich. New Kraft 1898. Slowly simmered for a rich, rich taste.
Oh, say, can you see? Words from our national anthem that speak about the beauty around us. The ability to enjoy this beauty is what we at Tri-City Opticians are all about. Whether it be an eye exam, the custom fitting of glasses by one of our trained technicians, or choosing from our wide selection of fashionable frames, Tri-City Opticians is committed to the health of your eyesight. Right now, take advantage of our 2-for-1 special. 2 pairs of glasses for the price of 1. Clearly, the professionals to see. Tri-City Opticians. Visit the location nearest you.
Hi, I'm Marie Osmond of the Children's Miracle Network, right here with my good friend Mickey Mouse, who's about to unveil a most effective piece of medical equipment, a device with the capability of saving the lives of thousands of children. Please put yours to good use by calling in your pledge during the Children's Miracle Network Telethon live from Disneyland to benefit children at the Regional Children's Center at Holston Valley Hospital, right here on WCYB TV5, June 1st and 2nd.
Next time on Family Ties, Alex P. Keaton hits the big time.
Mom, I am going to be rich.
His next stop, New York City.
Alex, you can't carry all that stuff.
You want your race here for the rest of my life? I'll get that dresser.
Oh, sure, there'll be fond farewells and tearful goodbyes, but first, some Keaton words of wisdom.
If you swallow an apple seed, an apple tree will grow in your stomach.
Family Ties. Tuesday at 5 on WCYB TV5.
All right, here's the story. We want to show you these young women again. You may have questions for them. Who's first? Just, yeah, whoever's ready.
Okay.
Bikini Open Part 3. Let's see. Somebody out here.
Who is a finalist for Bikini Open 5.
She's what?
She's a finalist for Bikini Open 5.
She's a finalist, but she's not ready to come on here. All right. Here we go. Let's see you here, finalists. Yes. Who's ready? We need you right now, gorgeous. All right, here she is.
Lynette Armino.
She's a what?
She's a finalist for Bikini Open 5.
I see.
She's one of the people can call in and vote for.
You want to ask her a question? Yeah. Hey, how you just soften up the music a little bit? Yes.
Hey, how you doing there? What recommendations you have for the 17, 18-year-old that are going to pursue this career as of it's not all roses and it's not success overnight?
Yeah. You want to talk about that? I'm sure we.
Yeah, I'd have to say that to take full advantage of the opportunities that you can get from the Bikini Open, and don't start a family too young. That gets in the way.
Yeah, I guess it does. Well, you are gorgeous. We thank you. Thank you so much.
Up next,
yes.
Wayne Anderson. Wayne Anderson from New York City.
You want to talk about this young man?
Well, you know, when we first called Wayne to ask him if he wanted to be on Donahue, he thought his friends were playing a prank on him. He hung the phone back on.
Yes, ma'am. You had a question?
I find that on Saturday night, watching the Apollo, it's like one of the hardest audiences. And who have you come across that's the hardest audience?
At the Apollo Theater?
Yes.
Is that so? Do you agree? The Apollo Theater, you find them to be the hardest audiences, the most difficult to please. Have you played the Apollo?
No, I never have.
Yeah.
Who has been the hardest audience, right?
Yeah. Have you had any audiences to...
In watching the Apollo and other shows, I'd say it's the Apollo because they're very critical of the talent.
But I doubt whether you've had any difficulty with any audience, huh?
Well, this is actually a first-time go-around. Other than...
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 26.
You're 26, right. Do you do the 100-yard or the 100-meter? I mean, are you quick or what? You're an athlete? You play ball, huh?
Actually, I work for a living, Phil.
Well, but didn't he say you played football?
I did. I had a brief stint with the Miami Dolphins after I graduated from school at SUNY Albany.
I see.
And
well, with this kind of body, you're either a defensive back or a wide receiver.
Very good. I was a free safety.
Well, we thank you very much. You're obviously doing something right. Now go have your bowl of birdseed and take good care of this body.
Okay, next.
All right, let's see here.
Tony
and who's this?
Ayabareno from California. Tony Ayabareno.
Majoring in space communication.
Okay, we go to a university in Canada where we encounter a great deal of feminists and their ideas. And one of the things they often say, which we're not sure whether to agree with or not, is that, you know, Playboy magazine, bikini calendars, all those things, to some extent, exploit or remove from their perceived intelligence or maybe objectify them.
Good question. What college is this in?
Concordia University, Communication Studies in Montreal, Canada.
You heard him. You've heard this before, yeah. Talk about it.
I think that, yeah, in a sense it does exploit women, but it depends who you are as a person also. You know, I've worked out and I've been in athletics all my life, and I'm proud of my body, and I've also worked very hard for it. So if I can make some money to put myself through school by doing a calendar or by being on a TV talk show or something, then I'm going to do it.
And you're all... I thank you. We're a little late, so let's... Okay. All right. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Up next, we've got John Blazer from
This is
Florida.
John Blazer?
Blazer is from Florida.
From Florida. John.
He's a land developer.
I bet he is. And...
You know, he met his fiancée on a Bikini Open shoot. He was lifting her in the air, and...
they're engaged to be married.
And they're engaged now.
How old are you, John?
27.
27.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we don't have more time here, but boy, don't we all of our gender aspire to this. Now, how are you in the gym every day?
Yes. I'm in the gym 6 to 7 days a week, 2 hours a day for 7 years now.
Now, I know it's complicated, but where do you start? What do you start with?
Well, what I did was I went into the gym and I decided, well, this is going to be a 15-year project, 2 hours a day, maybe an hour a day, and I'm halfway there now, and you start off, and when you start, you don't really know what you're doing, but you ask a person, and everybody's very helpful.
Right. Now, is this bench press and everything?
Well, people start with a little of this. Yeah, I pretty much do everything. I'm a little bit into powerlifting. I'm into the natural bodybuilding scene.
Right. Do you push-ups? No.
No.
Okay. How about sit-ups?
I do a lot of sit-ups.
Yeah, but how many would you do? How many reps would you do in sit-ups?
Well, people ask me what I did for my stomach, and I said I did 1 million sit-ups.
Yeah, that's cumulative.
Yeah.
But how long would you do the sit-up? I mean, you
go till you can't go anymore.
Yeah, and for you, that would be, do you ever count them?
A couple thousand.
Not without stopping.
Without stopping.
No, not on a slant board.
On a slant.
Oh, we'll go to your room. I don't have any tongue. Thanks very much. Come on out here.
We're going to bring out two at a time now to get things going.
Okay, we got to tell us who these young men are.
We got Leslie Bremer and Jack DeCavanaugh.
Okay. And up next,
all right, judges,
we're going to take a look at Patrice Brescia and Christopher Frederick.
Met Patrice. There he is. I'll tell you what, he's free. He's free, unencumbered.
Okay, next, Karen Cronin and Jimmy Hanna.
Go out there. We got lots of folks that want to talk to you. Come on in here.
Here's Karen and Jimmy.
Karen was again the winner of the Bikini Open 1.
Well, now, isn't she gorgeous?
You can see why.
There you go. Works hard on it. Always did.
Okay, here's Kathy Ellis and Bikini Open 3 winner, Steve Augustin.
All right. While our judges consider, you are watching a version of the annual Bikini Open. These young men and women take good care of themselves.
Here's Stephanie Finley and Rusty Robinson. Stephanie is a finalist in the Bikini Open 5, which you can still watch on pay-per-view.
Coming up February 25th of this year, Howard.
Yep. I'll watch it.
Don't forget your numbers, judges. We're counting on the judges to make a ruling which...
And Steve was again the men's winner of Bikini Open 4. You can certainly see why. We've got Pamela Polshock and Scott Smith, both from Maryland.
Pamela is the winner of Bikini Open 2 viewer poll. And Scott is also a finalist in Bikini Open 5.
And I'll tell you what, look at this garment. They will spot you from the air with this outfit.
Last but not least, Kimber Smith and Russell Anthony Martinez. Take a last look at them.
All right, we'll be back to allow you to question while the judges make their decision. You can question any one of these young men and women you wish, and we'll be back in a moment.
Blindfold, monsieur?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and sausage.
Tombstone Pizza, Pierre!
Introducing Tombstone Pizza. It starts with real Wisconsin cheese over a crispy, buttery tasting crust. So what do you want on your tombstone?
Napkin?
No.
Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of a soap?
Every show has to have a sexy, young, troubled teen. This is our...
And in that case, it's me.
Find out what it's really like and meet Sally Field and Robert Downey Jr., Kathy Moriarty, and the cast of the new movie, Soap Dish. A fun look behind the scenes of soaps with the cast of Soap Dish on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Tuesday at 4 on WCYB TV5.
The ravages of war, disease, mutilation, despair.
He wants his father, please. He wants his father. I don't know.
The suffering goes on inside Kuwait, and we'll take you there for a close-up look this week on New Center 5, New Magazine.
Determination and hard work are only two of the many qualities that provide America with great leaders. WCYB TV5 wishes to congratulate area valedictorians and salutatorians for their outstanding achievements, for you are tomorrow's leaders. hope of tomorrow.
Here are the young men, yes.
What kind of diet do you maintain, and do you take vitamins?
Gentlemen.
These fattening foods, all the fattening foods we can eat.
You don't take any diet. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Is being a model something you always want to do, or did you just wake up one morning and say, hey, I'm hot? Why not?
It's purely an accident. Fell into it. Just more or less fell into it. Most of the things are accidental.
Some of us are a little older, so that was years
I just
ago.
want to say the girl in number 2, she had 2 kids, and I don't know how she got a beautiful figure. I sure wish it was me.
I tell you.
And look, I want to say one thing. Ain't nobody got no beautiful figure, and my mom.
Tell you. You're 88 years old. Did you ever think that you would see the day?
Oh, yes, I live for that.
You did?
Yes, I did. I'm trying to make 100.
You make 100, and you better come back here in your bathing suit when you do, too. Yes.
I would just like to know, where's your bikini?
My bikini is in the way back in the closet. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to find it.
What qualities do you look for in the people you date?
What was the question? The qualities?
I think I'll answer that.
Cat got your tongue, Steve?
A little bit gun shy because I was married. I'm a dad. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and now that I'm single again, I don't want to entertain that too much.
Right. Scott, what about you?
I just really, I look, nobody's going to believe this, I look past skin deep. I like an intelligent girl.
Sure. Michael? Michael, talk to us.
I like personality.
Personality.
Personality, creativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the women look so much more natural. Do these guys take steroids or any of that?
You guys take steroids?
No.
No, they don't take steroids. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
What size bikini do you guys wear? Is it like one size fits all, large?
I have a lot of trouble because I'm Italian.
The bikinis don't come in sizes, do they, or do they?
It's supposed to be one size fits all, but it never works that way.
Right.
I get Playgirl every month, and I think you look better clothed than you do in a magazine.
You agree? You agree with it? Oh, who are you kidding? We got the whole church choir here. No, but somebody did say when you came out that they thought you were better looking with clothes on. Yes.
I was just wondering, how do your families feel about you getting up
What I
and
wanna
crazily taking off all your clothes?
They loved it. Yeah. My mom has both issues in my magazine. It's the first thing she breaks out when visitors come to the house.
My mom had no trouble at all.
Yes.
It was.
Hold it here. Why do you do this to me? Yes.
Well, what kind of role models do you guys have when you were children, or even now?
Evel Knievel.
Yes. Yes.
Since we can ask any question, can I have the telephone number to the cowboy?
Sure, no problem.
I'm sorry, guys. We try to screen the women who come in here. Yes.
Hi, has this ever helped you with your schooling or getting a job? If you mention this on an application?
No, not really.
You know how it's really helped me is because I work as a writer and as an actor, so it's given me some great material as a writer.
Yeah, a lot of us do. We're actors, do films, soap operas, and a lot of things, so, you know, it kind of helps publicity-wise.
Yes.
I'd like to know how we're going to explain this innocent trip to New York to our families.
You tell them you were at a Tupperware party?
We do have these young women who we want to, and we have to review the judges, do we not? And we'll see both the men and the women in just a moment.
Orafix really sticks. New formula Orafix Special really sticks with you. And it's guaranteed to hold dentures tight or your money back. Orafix really sticks. Guaranteed.
Professor's Laws of Indigestion. Law number 7. The one food you cannot tolerate will always be served by your in-laws.
You have some sauce.
For indigestion with headache, you need Alka-Seltzer because there's no law against fast relief.
Some supermarkets charge as much for this pineapple as Food Lion charges for this pineapple. This lettuce may be on special at some stores, but for the same price, you'll probably get more lettuce at Food Lion. Whether it's a bunch of broccoli or a mouth-watering watermelon, bigger is often better for your pocketbook at Food Lion. So whether it's cabbages or asparagus or strawberries, remember, you get more green stuff for your green stuff with Food Lion's extra low prices.
Setting the standard for every Tri-City dealership, setting the price others will follow, setting the pace in the Mountain Empire. The Savings Force. In Upper East Tennessee, J. Johnson Chrysler Plymouth Dodge, the dealership to be reckoned with. If you're looking for price, selection, and service, look no further. J. Johnson Chrysler Plymouth Dodge. The Savings Force. J. Johnson has the lowest price. You bet your bottom dollar.
Air Show 91, featuring the U.S. Navy Blue Angel, plus 9 other aerobatic acts, and over a dozen static ground displays. Tickets now available at Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, and Elizabethton Chambers of Commerce, or any Freedom Hall ticket outlet. Air Show 91, Saturday, June 1st at the Tri-City Regional Airport.
The ravages of war, disease, mutilation, despair.
He wants his father, please. He wants his father. I don't know. I'm pretty sad.
The suffering goes on inside Kuwait, and we'll take you there for a close-up look this week on New Center 5, New Magazine.
For a transcript of today's show, send $3 to Donahue Transcripts, 267 Broadway, New York, New York, 1007, or call 212-227-READ.
Nobody does it like Donahue.
This was a steal from Pay-Per-View, which sponsors the Bikini Open. Who's coming out first? The women, huh? We got winners. We actually have real judges here. May I ask all of you to kindly step forward here, make a semicircle. Let's take one final look. Incidentally, while you're making your way out here, do you happen to know the first really important survey of American habits is the source of the survey? What women look at first in men? Buns? Eyes? All right, chest. Show them, Brian. Show them. You look at this. 56% of you notice the face first, then 21% the chest, 12% look at the buns, 8% the eyes, and 3% the legs. You are obviously not leg women. Yes. Yeah.
For number 6, I would say the face, because you look like my famous actor that I like the most, and that is Richard Gere.
Yes.
So definitely your face.
All right, I've got winners, huh? Are you ready? Well, you want the women winner first, huh? All right, as chosen by our judges. I can do this. I know how I'm doing. Was it difficult? I'm sure it was. It must have been, you all know who the winner is? Did you caucus? The winner in the Donahue version of the Bikini Open, the winner in the female list is Simba Smith. Well, congratulations, Simba. There you are. And here you are. Take one little strut down there, Simba. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Well, guys, I know you had so many other things to do today, but I thank you for surrendering. You have you have mail, huh? All right, the male winner is. Do you know who it's going to be? This is so vicarious doing this. All right. The winner is a tie. We have a tie. I'll give you them one at a time. Steve Roberts. All right, come on in here, Steve. Hey, go crazy about you. Steve, here you are. You're a brave man. Take these. How about the pronunciation of your last name, Steve?
That's Steve Ruprich.
Ruprich. Very close. Well, Steve, you're how old?
23.
I see. And you're in the gym every day?
Try to be.
No, if you're not, that's okay. We're just...
4 days a week.
4 days.
I bicycle a lot.
You do?
Yeah, that's my main thing, bicycling and rollerblading.
Well, the young women who we've asked to serve as judges certainly were crazy about you, Steve. Congratulations. And the other winner is, who is it, you know? Huh? Jack DeCavanaugh, right here. All right, Jack. Hey. They loved you, Jack. Jack is, how old are you, Jack?
I'm 28 years old.
28, and you do about 4 days a week in the gym?
Well, Nancy, Lucky, and I only work out just a couple suction lipectomies and one workout a week.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. President. Yeah, I think we have time for just a couple here. Who has a quick yes, ma'am?
The guy with the moving buns and the cutout bathing suit.
Yes.
Do you have batteries with it?
Yes. Well, here you are, way back here, yes.
I'm a parish pastor, and they're not going to believe I was here by accident.
Well, Reverend, we got you the cheapest seat in the house. I don't know what else we could have done. Yes.
I don't think it's fair that wallet quality in a man didn't rank at all. All women look at his face, chest, eyes. Nobody looks at a wallet. It should have gotten at least 2% or something.
You mean in the survey? Now, is that fair to say about these? Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I just want to say they all look terrific, and I think the Bikini Open is a great idea.
Yes. Yeah.
How many of you were overweight as children?
Were you any of you fat as kids?
Services provided and promotional fees paid by the following.
Announcing Alpine Lace Free and Lean Fat